Alright, I just wanted to give you a rundown of this Burley trailer. It's not really sold anymore, but I just wanted to talk about it and show it off for a second, and then elaborate a little bit more on that topic. So as you can see, it's like a little, a hand truck that you would get, except it's a little flimsier. It holds 60 to 70 pounds, but it's a little flimsier than a hand truck, obviously, which you could put like 200 pounds on. And at the beginning there, I just showed you how you clip on the mount, which I clipped onto my R&M Load 75, which is a cargo bike, so I didn't really need the trailer, but I figured what the hell, I wanted to give it a try and just kind of haul it around with the cargo bike. So here I am, hauling down the street during rush hour, so there's actually traffic in Redmond backed up, and I'm, of course, just rolling right by. And on the trailer, I have this kind of rack thing that I needed to go put in the storage that I've put on it, and I've attached it with the straps that the trailer comes with. Here I am pulling onto what I call the Redmon Trail. It's just like a walking trail, but it's great to get across the city because you're just not in any traffic at all whatsoever. And it's a pretty pleasant trail. As you can see right now, the leaves have all fallen and it's looking pretty beautiful in that regard. Here I am pulling into the storage. This is one of the storage areas that's closer to downtown, so if you're ever looking for storage in Redmond, Washington, this is a good place to go. They got some good clean storage options. I showed this off in a previous video. But anyway, just like I did in that previous video, I just rolled right up and then went in, punched in the code with the trailer, with everything, no problemo. And then I just rolled in with all of my gear, as you can see. So a lot of time saving when you're using a bike to get in and out of a storage unit space like this. So I got in there, and one of the awesome things about this Travoy Burley trailer is that once you detach it, you can just kind of fold it up, and it actually comes with a nice bag, and you can just put it in the bag and carry it around just like it's a laptop case with a laptop in it or something like that. It's very, very light, very, very easy to carry around. And as you can see, even though I'm fumbling around a little bit just because it was cold and all, it's pretty easy to fold up. You just put the wheels in it just like this, and then it's got these little pivot points that you turn, and you have a folded up rack. And in this case, since I had unloaded it, I'm actually just putting it into the cargo bike, as you can see. Now that that's done, off back into the wild streets of Redmond. And let's talk more about that trailer. So they don't really sell that anymore. They have another trailer that's kind of flat, runs low to the ground. So it mounts a bit differently, which makes it not particularly possible to connect to the Load 75. I'm curious if anybody else has seen trailers like the Travoy, because this one is uniquely useful. I've used it on multiple trips already. I use it on my record recon runs on my other bikes because it's just dramatically easier to use. So if anybody has any ideas, I would love to know, because I don't imagine this one's going to last more than, say, another 2 to 3 years. It's got a little bit of a goofiness to it, and I know I'm probably going to end up breaking it. So if you got any ideas, please let me know in the comments below. I would be all ears, and I am totally into trying out something, and I sure as hell will vlog about it so that others will also be able to know about solutions in lieu of the lack of availability of the Burley Travoy. River Trail Roasters. So that's what the name of it is. I just had to think about it for a second. Anyway, there's across Redmon Trail right there, and there is the Roasters right there on the map. just so you have an idea of where this is at in relation to the mighty metropolis of Redmond, Washington. There goes the 545 rolling out of town. And a coffee is purchased, and I'm off to the rest of my evening. One of the interesting little things right here too is, as you come upon here, there is a way to get down to the Sammamish Trail. It's not entirely obvious. You go right up here and then cut in right after this fence, and there's a path that actually goes down to the trail. And I bring that up just because the Sammamish River Trail is basically the bike highway in and out, north-south, in and out of Redmond, Washington. Gets you down there to Merrimore Park, gets you all the way up to Woodinville, Bothell, etc. So it's a major connector in that regard. And as you can see, it's a beautiful trail. And there's another little short map, a little zoomed in more, so you can check out where those trails are and where the coffee shop is. So yeah, that's the wrap up for that quick little tour of Redmond and the Burley Travoy Trailer. So in the next episode, I'm going to roll on into Bellevue, talk about one of the awesome vegetarian Thai food places there.